everyone. It's me, Karina, and I'm with the amazing Jay Pierce.
What's up?
He is an artist, an actor who has been part of TSO for the better part of a decade, right? Over a decade.
Over a decade. Les Mis, Miss Saigon, Cats, other productions at Big River.
Well, welcome to Wisconsin First.
Thank you.
This is my blog where I document all of my Wisconsin first because I'm originally from New York. And guess what?
Yes.
So is Jay!
That's right.
Woo!
New York, New York.
So I'm going to introduce him to a Wisconsin first, and then he's going to introduce me to another Wisconsin first. So first up, Jay, you have to have cheese curds.
All right.
It's like an initiation process. So let me
There's
bring them
so
over.
much about, so bring on the curds.
All right. Those are the fried curds.
Okay.
I think that's ranch sauce.
Okay. Here we go. First trying of cheese curds. Okay, I gotta say I like.
Right? They're good. They remind me of Dominican cheese, Dominican fried cheese. I don't know if you've ever had.
It's like the best part of a pizza. Without.
Yes!
It's the best part of a pizza.
Now dip it in that ranch.
All right. I'm a fan.
You're sold.
I'm a fan.
What's Jay doing here, you ask? Well, Jay's here as the resident actor on Big River. So the Central Wisconsin Education Alliance is putting together this play, and you've come to guide the student actors, right? And help them along the way.
I have come to work with them, and
I love that.
It's really cool because they're teaching me, and I'm kind of tossing my bit of wisdom to young actors. So as someone did to me when I was young. So.
Now, I just want to know, Jay, because I'm from New York too, and I know that there are so many kids from New York, from Brooklyn, from Harlem, Queens, who aspire to be actors,
Right.
who aspire to be in musicals.
Right.
How did you get to where you are? What was your journey like?
Ooh, long journey, but I started in Ohio. My mom was my first singing teacher without being a singing teacher. I would follow her around and sing what she sang. Then in high school, did a production of Godspell and just lost my mind. I was like, okay, this is it. So I said, I'm gonna go take theater, then I'll go to law school. Yes, and I get to go to law school. So let's just say I don't think it's gonna happen.
Right,
But,
that's okay. You go to college, you study theater, then what? Because
well,
it's hard to stumble upon an actual opportunity.
what I did was I stayed in Ohio and worked in the local theater companies there and the professional theater company, which is the Human Race Theater Company. Cut my teeth there a lot. Did a lot of shows there. Did a lot of in school where I kind of fell in love with doing, student work was with them. From there, I was doing opera. I sang with the local opera company for a while. Hosted a television show. I was singing in rock bands. And then in 2004, I kind of made the decision. I'm moving to New York. And
The Big Apple.
I went to every audition, even if I wasn't right for it. I just wanted people to see my face. I went in our trade paper and found this little blurb. Narrator needed for the Trans Siberian Orchestra. I had no clue what the Trans Siberian Orchestra was. I went to this audition and it wasn't right for the narrator, but fate, God, whatever, walked in, and it was in the form of the gentleman who was the creator of the Trans Siberian Orchestra, just passed away, Paul O'Neill. Doesn't know me from Adam.
Right.
Says, "Can you sing?" I said, "Yeah." They cast me in what's called the backup band, which is a band that stays in New York, and if anybody gets sick on the road, they ship you out kind of on hours' notice. We're in rehearsal with the backup band, and one of the people who was on the road in any rehearsal comes in and says, "Got some bad news." And we're all kind of sitting going, "What's going on?" And she looks at me and she said, "Jay, the gentleman you're backing up passed away last evening."
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And I mean, this guy had been with the tour forever. Daryl Pettiford, amazing vocalist. And mind you, this was my first day of backup band rehearsal. Literally 2 hours in, I hadn't even gotten to the song that I sing yet, and she's telling me this. I go in and I sing, I'm meeting everybody, and I go sing, and Paul comes up to me, pulls me aside, he said, "Jay," he said, "you healed a lot of hearts today." I said, "Okay, I don't know what that means," but he said, "People were very just saddened by Daryl's passing," and he said, "when you sang," he said, "there were just tears and people were able to release and just."
Oh
he
my
said,
gosh.
"Do you want to go on the road with us?" I said, absolutely. I had to go home, pack, and within a week I was in, I think it was Greenville, South Carolina, in front of a crowd of almost 19,000 people. That was my first jump into TSO, and Paul, he pulled me aside after that. He said, "You got a job with us for as long as you want it."
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, and
describe the feeling of him telling you that you're receiving that information.
well,
Can you take it back?
to know that is to know Paul. Paul was a very unique, very just one of a kind, which is what unique means, individual. This is a man who would wear the same thing. He had the same outfit because he didn't want to. It was like multiple of the same outfit because he didn't want to clutter his brain with figuring out what to wear. He was one of those people, one of those mad geniuses.
He wants to use all of his art.
Yep,
all of his
mad
creativity.
geniuses. And he told me, we were walking around during that Hartford trip, because he used to, I'm not sure if it was manage or work with, but he worked with KISS for the longest time. But he'd work with everybody. And he said, what I want to do is every year make the show bigger. Every year, no matter what. We can never get big enough. My first year out on the road, we would do half arenas, half theaters. My second year on the tour, all arenas. It went from there to there in the span of a year.
Incredible.
I mean, and some of the best musicians you will ever hear. I got to sing with Steven Tyler, and I got to sing a duet with Roger Daltrey, which was crazy. I got to sing Behind Blue Eyes, the duet section with Roger Daltrey. Life does not get any better. It just does
Blessed
not.
and highly favored.
Yeah, it
Hallelujah.
just does not.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And now for TSO, the audience is huge.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of lighting. So it almost feels like you're up there and you can't see anyone in the crowd, right? But when you're in these smaller productions, smaller plays that you've done, right? I always wonder, what if like the audience laughs? Like you never know what can happen in these intimate settings. How do you maintain or how do you stay away from getting distracted in those moments?
I mean, that's what I love about theater, and it's so different than anything else you'll ever do. No one theater production will ever be seen again. It's done. Once it's done, it's like it's that what they call them mandalas, where they make those beautiful or sand designs and then they destroy them. Once it's done, it's done.
You can never replicate.
And that's the theater. That's what I tell the kids now. I'm going, put all of yourself into this production. It will never come again. Stay in the moment. And to answer your question, how do you keep from breaking up? If you stay in the moment with what you're doing, you have to live that life of Big River on the Mississippi and blah, blah, blah. I leave Jay outside and Jim happens during those productions. So.
That's incredible. Do you even hear the
Oh,
audience?
of course you can hear them. Of course you can hear them. And trust me, I mean, they kind of steer you in a way. I mean, there are certain lines that are very funny, so you might get a longer laugh than you normally do, or you might not get a laugh at all.
So, like, let's say you get a big hearty laugh from the audience. Do you have to pause and wait? Like, what's the direction there? Do you kind of wait for that to fade out and then
you don't wait for it to fade out, but you gauge. You don't kind of go away from it and then go, oh, wait for them to finish, then complete. But no, you kind of let them do their thing and kind of find that spot where you can keep going.
Have you ever forgotten a line?
Oh God, yeah.
And then what? Then what? What do you do?
You just have to keep going. You have to keep going.
What?
Yeah.
You just make something up?
Well.
Or do you think the other actor gauges what's happening and so they kind of help you along?
That helps. Sometimes, like say you have a line, I need to leave now, and you forget it. The other actor might go, don't you have to leave now?
That's great.
And then that will help you out. Now, the real test is forgetting a line in Shakespeare. I've done that. I've actually
And there are people who know it by heart.
Yeah. I've gone up. I was doing Othello. And there's a scene where he is having a seizure. And I was so into it, I totally forgot where I was. And just, the director said, you were just out of it for like a minute longer than you know. I said, yeah, I had to find my way back because I had no clue where I was as far as lines. And I finally, something triggered in my head that said, oh, that's part of, and then I kept going, and it was just, yeah.
Now, this is a tough business. It's no secret. Has there ever been a point during your entire journey or your career where you felt like giving up, and what's kept you going?
Sometimes the work will, I don't want to say dry up, but I mean, being an actor, there is no, assurance of you're going to work constantly. I had a professor once tell me, if you're in this business to be a superstar, get out of it. Because there are like 0.00001% of the actors who are out there that are true superstars, that are the Samuel L. Jacksons, the Denzel Washingtons, the Sidney Poitiers. I mean, those are superstars. If you're in it because you want to work, this is a great business, because there's theater all over the world. You can always find something to do. It may not be, you may not be Broadway,
right,
but there's always something to do. There's always regional theater. Everybody's doing something, and that's the great thing about theater. People can, if you have a room, and yes, my dad can sew some curtains. You can put on a show.
Yeah.
So
Okay. And so, what's been your favorite experience about doing this particular play, Big River in Wausau, with these students?
The students has been, that's the fun part, because it's always a treat to watch somebody's eyes open for the first time. Seeing a student who didn't think they could do something find out that they can.
What's been the most rewarding part for you about being an actor, or about your craft in general?
Not many people can get up in the morning and say they truly love what they do.
Big River is going to debut January 31st in Wausau East High School. Make sure you get your tickets. Where can they find the tickets?
Oh, I don't know. I think there's
tickets. Let me see. I'll put it on the bottom here so you can see it. But you can get your tickets because they're available now, and you're going to be doing a couple shows, more than a couple shows.
Yeah, we've got 2 weeks of shows.
Yeah,
I do know that, and I know there are some matinees during, I want to say, the second week, so you can come see. And there will be tons of students. I've been going through and doing workshops with students, and they're all going to come, so I can't wait to see everybody out there.
Yay! Now, the second part of this is that I have to do a Wisconsin first too.
Okay.
Which is helping you run your lines.
Sweet. All right.
So once you're done with that courage,
I gotta get scrubbed.
And then also, you have to sing Happy Birthday for us in musical form.
Okay.
Because we need that.
You're gonna be playing with Huck.
I'm gonna be Huckleberry Finn.
That's right. All right, we can start.
Okay. I'm Huck.
I never know there was so many kings, Huck. Only one I ever heard of was King Solomon. Less than you count the kings on the deck of cards. Now, there ain't no kings in America, is there, Huck?
Some say King Louis XIV of France had a little boy, the Dolphin, who came over here to America when his paw got his head chopped off.
But Southern.
I'm sorry, am I not doing the
accent? That's right.
All right, I'm gonna kick it in.
But if there ain't no kings, he'd be lonely. How much do a king get, Huck?
As much as he wants. Everything belongs to him. Why? He could get $1,000 a day.
Ain't that? Now, what do you got to do to get that?
Nothing.
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 You mean he just lays around like we do it? Well, I reckon we as well off as kings.
Except we ain't rich.
I got more money now than I ever did.
Woo!
Bravo.
Thank you so much.
Take the bow. Absolutely.
Now, for our ending, will you sing us Happy Birthday in musical form?
Happy birthday to you. Who am I singing happy birthday to?
You can just say happy birthday, so we can reuse
happy
over and over.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
Woo! Thank you